Yo, what's up guys, it's Casper S9 here. So I've just woken up, so ignore my voice. Basically, in this video I'm going to be showing the differences between 60, 144, 240. Actually, I'll do 30, 60, 144 and 240. So this is the first part of the video, which I'll have timestamps in the description. The second part is how to go from just like normal slow speed editing to absolutely insane editing as fast as possible. Like, I went from barely being able to do a triple edit to being able to do a quadruple edit quite decently in about a week's time, and this is an insane improvement because it used to take me like a good 2 months just to get triple edits down. So by all means, I was one of the worst editors before I used this very insane trick. And make sure to watch the entire video because I will be telling you the exact details on how to do everything, and I will make it as short as possible so that you guys don't need to put too much time out of your day to watch it. So let's get right into it. Okay guys, I'm gonna get straight to the point because I don't know, my audience retention has been very low and I want to try and keep you guys interested. So 30, I really don't think you can go pro on it. I reckon if you did train for like a long period of time and you did put a lot of time into it, I reckon maybe you'd be good. And maybe you could actually change my mind by actually doing very good in like a scrim or something. But I don't know how anyone could deal with 30, but I don't think many people are in this situation. So let's quickly move on to 60. 60 I feel like is very good. Like, people who say, oh, it's an excuse, it is an excuse, but not as much as they make it out to be. They make it out to be terrible. Well, guess what? I don't think it's terrible. I reckon a week of practice and I could do all the stuff I can on 240, I think. I really don't think it's that bad, and I will tell you guys why having 60 FPS is actually insane when I come to how to improve your edit speed. It's actually so helpful. Okay, let's go 144. So I reckon if you're on 60, I think it's well worth it for 144 because 144 is just not even that expensive anymore, and it gives you such an advantage over reaction time, etc. And everything. So that's basically 144 in my opinion. Get it. 240 now. This is where I think you might be wasting some money. I'm not saying it's bad, and I can tell you it is a difference, but at the same time, I really think that it hasn't really given me a better performance. I mean, I can probably get more edits down, but that's because of, I don't know, just having quicker reactions. However, people can easily manage all these things that I do on 144 because I reckon I could if I had enough time. It's just nice to have 240. I don't think it's worth the price. Okay, thank you for watching. If you guys only came in here for the differences, because I don't really want to waste your guys' time. So this is the comparison. Now let's get straight into how to improve your editing speed at an insane speed. Okay guys, so I'm going to put timestamps in the video on, well actually I'll explain them first, then I'll put the timestamps in the YouTube description. So basically this is going to be split up into a few parts. So the first part, I'm going to tell you guys how to ultimately improve your editing speed in an insane time. And then I'm going to tell you guys what maps I use to make it even quicker, like make the process insanely quick. So before you guys think this guy's got 80 subs, his edits aren't rated 464 fast, why should we listen to him? So basically guys, the main reason is Raider 464 has insane editing speed, but he's got all the time in the world. I'm pretty sure he has that as a job. I still go to school. I only basically have 2 hours on weekdays and the entire weekend basically, and I'm still pretty decent at editing. Well, pretty decent. I went from triple edits. Actually, I've already told you this story at the start of the video. Okay, let's stop rambling on. So this is how to improve your editing speed insanely quick. So if you're a high FPS player, whether that's 144 or 240, you want to go back to 60. The reason is because if you have less reaction time and you can get everything down, then that means you're going to be more consistent in game. I would also recommend doing 2 times speed. So not only are you at a disadvantage of reaction time to everything, you've also got less time to make the edits. So at the start, you're going to be feeling terrible. You're going to be like, I can't even do an edit. I can't even do a double edit. I've basically forgotten how to do triple edits. Well, guess what? This is the best way to improve, because although it might be insanely hard at the start, you will get better, and at such a fast rate that when you go back to normal speed 144, 240, you'll basically be like Raider 464 consistency. You'll be able to hit every edit first try. So I'm terrible at this, but that's because I'm not warmed up. I have an excuse, guys. Whenever you finish your warm-up, I recommend doing it. And everything, you have so much less time to the point where you start phasing through stuff. But it is the fastest way to improve, in my opinion. See that? Double edit, managed to do it. And I basically never play on these settings. And basically, this is how I improve. So I went from very slow edits and got to these in like such an insanely fast time. So basically, if you guys don't have much time and you want to be Raider 464 fast, basically you want to do this tactic, because you know it puts you in such a hard situation that your body's like, nah, I ain't doing this, this is too hard. Well, guess what, when you're the person who's the fastest editor in the world, later on you can thank me, you can give me the 150,000 subs. Okay, so that's how I improve insanely quick. I do this, I do all my retakes, I try to do all my retakes. Some of them are nearly impossible due to this disadvantage and thingy, but I reckon they are all possible. Then you can like dial back to 144 or 240 or unlimited, which is what I do, and then see how much easier it is. I mean, I'm not representing how easy it is because I'm really not warmed up and I'm not the good guy to tell you, but as you can see in my montages, my edits are so much crisper and cleaner than what I'm doing right now. I can do quadruple edits if I get a nice warm up. Still need to get the consistency down, but that's because I haven't had much practice. And yeah, this is also a very quick way to warm up. This is an insanely quick way to warm up. Okay, just because I've rambled on too much, let's go back to what maps I use. So I use, first I go into Raiders box fight practice map, where I'll basically go around the entire course doing it in 60 FPS. And then if you go back to 144 or 240, you should see an instant difference in how quick you can do it. Then I go to an insane edit course by Raider 464, so the Impossible Edit Course 6. At first I could barely do 1 or 2 edits in a row. Now I can basically do the entire course, as I showed in my ASMR video, and honestly my editing speed has increased so much. So whenever you think you want to get better and more consistent and stuff, just dial back to 60 FPS, and then when you have that 144 or 240, not only will you appreciate it and how you've got the 144, but you'll also have such quicker editing speed. So I hope I haven't taken too much of your time, and I really hope you did enjoy the video. If you enjoyed the video and liked the new system where I've used timestamps to get you guys quicker to the part of the video, make sure to like and subscribe, because I really need it. I want to have YouTube as my job, so I don't have to, you know, do some stupid 9-to-5 job. And I really hope you guys like the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.